You know, in our world, there are surgeons who follow the manual. And then there are those who actually author it. लिखते हैं ये लोग. In an era where healthcare is often treated like a service, our guest today treats it like a high-stake obsession. Known for her uncompromising, almost singular focus on excellence, for her, settling for anything less than perfect isn't enough. She belongs to that rare breed of leaders who don't just try, they execute. A Padma Shri, a Guinness World Record holder, and beyond these titles, she is a master of the unfiltered truth. In her world, the patient doesn't just get a doctor, they get a visionary who sees the solution long before anyone else does. We have today with us Dr. Manjula Anagani, a doctor who's not offering empty reassurances. She offers decisions and backed by what? Experience, knowledge, and results. She spent decades in women's health, adopting new technologies very early, leading complex cases with success, and holding herself truly accountable for outcomes. Patients don't come to her to be comforted. They come to her for the results. We know in healthcare, hope isn't a tangible. Competence is. The architect of a new standard in women's health, Dr. Manjula Anagani, welcome to the show. Let's crack the code today. डॉक्टर मंजुला,
हाउ आर यू?
बहुत बढ़िया. आप बताएं, आप कैसी हैं?
मैं बढ़िया हूँ. आप जैसा बोले वैसे ही हूँ.
डॉक्टर मंजुला, आपको जब मिलता हूँ, आपको देखता हूँ, I see a very successful lady, a lady who's been awarded so much. In fact, when I get to see you in the hospital, I see the entourage that follows you. And there are not too many people that I've known who've been as successful. I think God's been kind. You've been a very, very capable source. You've been an inspiration to many. But I also wonder at times, one, this is a part of great success that you've achieved. And two, with your degree of success, this could also sound like a responsibility.
True.
In a big way. So how do you think about your success?
See, I think the first sentence what you have said, God has been kind, is absolutely true. I truly believe that there is some source up there. So many people are hardworking. So many people do such wonderful things. But success is in the eyes of the person who takes it. For me, the satisfaction of the job is what is success, in which I am truly honored, and I've been very successful in that. But when you talk about the awards which get the success, it is in the eyes of the people who see that. So when you said the entourage which follows and what can happen with that, I think with success people start doing it, but the responsibility, that is what is most important. What happens with these awards is it gives us the recognition. Recognition, with that will come the purpose of life which we started with, the commitment which we have given to the healthcare is something I have to keep it for life. Because there are people who are going to look up to me, people who are going to see whether I'm going to follow what I promised them to do. But also these awards give me another thing, that is a platform for people to listen to me first place. If I was a nobody would be giving anybody would not be giving any importance to what I say. I will be one of the many who will be talking. But if I'm somebody, because of the awards which I get or some place where I am today, it gives me the satisfaction that I'm able to tell. The awareness is something which I can spread. Second, it also gives me the innovative techniques which I give, which I can spread across my medical fraternity without people just booing about it and giving it some credential to it. The third is the present generation of doctors need somebody to be mentoring or mentor. And the true mentors are somebody who can take them along the whole path so that can be translated into the healthcare. So all these things are something which an award can give me as a responsibility. So I take it that way.
Yeah.
So yeah, I say I'm God's favorite child. So I've been very lucky to be awarded along with being the successful woman.
So let me go to this phrase of yours, God's favorite child.
Yes.
It's great to be God's favorite child. But then people around you,
Right.
there must be a degree of jealousy, right?
That is
How do you
always
deal with
there.
that?
That is always there,
That's
right?
always there?
No, but something we should understand. With jealousy comes from a thing that somebody is successful, like we said. Otherwise, why should anybody be jealous?
Right.
So first thing is because they want to be what I am. Second thing is they were going to look up to me and they want to learn from what I do. So a lot depends on how we behave with them. Did the success come to our head and then we start behaving differently? But if we are the same as we were before and now, I think slowly over time, it takes time for that to come down. But it's a part and parcel of the life, and it is a patriarchal world, so jealousy is not just with the people which is there. So there are no many men who will be looking at, but there are so many men who have been very instrumental in me being successful, who were vocal and said the type of surgeon she is, it's very difficult to match her skills. So I think we should take it, a surgeon is a surgeon rather than a woman or a man, and jealousy is a part and parcel of the success. You cannot expect not to have people around who are not going to be jealous about you.
So thank you. Thank you for being a very inspiring woman surgeon.
Thank you.
So let's go back to you retaining this surgical crown of yours, right? And I'm sure there must be many moments in life where the system has let you down.
Yeah.
Where things are not going the way that you want them to go. And I know you're a little bit of an iron lady, if I may,
Sure.
right? There must have been such instances where the patient is not doing well, system's not working for you, but you would take the pledge
Right.
that everything has to go right and nothing can go wrong under my watch.
Right.
So, are there any cases like this that you'd like to talk about?
So I would always put my foot down for certain things because my priority is the patient safety. I believe in surgery there are only two rules. One is safety of the patient, second is comfort of the surgeon. So if these two, rest of the things will fall into place when you have a commitment to these two rules. So yes, sometimes it might be very difficult for the hospital to supply things what we don't have. Then we might have to take the patient from this hospital to another hospital which has the facility, which might not be up to the happiness for that administration. But when we make them understand that this is what is needed, very long back in maybe 2003, there was one young girl who had this liver failure because of the severe hypertension in pregnancy, where she had convulsions in the bed in the night, and the husband was sleeping next to her. He had a lot of guilt consciousness, trust me, poor fellow. He could not, till next morning, he did not realize she was having convulsions in the bed next to him.
Right.
Because he was drunk.
Good Lord.
Okay, so by the time they got her, and then we could save the child, but that whole liver has gone. So those days, we're talking about 2003-04, where liver transplants still just started and people were dying out of it, so not so much of success rate, and we had only global hospital where there was something called liver dialysis was being done, and we had to shift the patient from Care Banjara to so that time there was little this thing about shifting the patient and all, but then we could put our foot down and we had our chairman then who agreed for the safety, and then we could do. So that a lot depends on the support systems. Now if we have, I always believe that success, again when we talk, it's always a triangle is complete only when you have three edges and the center is a success. So we have the doctor at one end, but if they don't have a good support systems in the form of the hospital and the infrastructure. So administration, doctors and infrastructure. If these three go hand in hand, there is nothing we can stop from giving a safer and the best alternative for the patient success stories. Except for that, I didn't have to fight with anybody. I think people listen to me. Unfortunately, fortunately, they think that when I tell it is for the patient and they agree, and things have always been good after that.
Very nice. There must be times when you, and I know that you're very busy, right? Your OPDs are busy, your IP is busy, your surgical and OT theatre is busy. And I'm sure you get exhausted. You get tired as well. You're a human being. Hota hai na? When that happens, you have another case to go.
Right.
And that case also needs you to be in perfect shape. How does Dr. Manjula manage?
See, आप सब लोग देखे होंगे मुन्ना by MBBS. It is all he says. No, everything is biochemical. का लोचा है अंदर. So it is something which is in the brain. Everything starts from there. From there, the fight or flight response comes. That's where the adrenergic surge comes. So there are days. Starting off my career right back in 1998, 99, 2000 and all, we used to start our surgeries morning 6. Electives used to continue till 1:30 in the night also. Days when we used to do 13, 15 surgeries in a day apart from 100 OPs and all that. We've cut that a lot now. But then, yes, but where does that energy comes from? I think it is from the patient satisfaction. Once you see the patient and the outcomes and they're happy, I think automatically it comes.
Absolutely.
So I think we should not be worried about physical exhaustion, because your mental agility will pull you across with the physical exhaustion.
Awesome. This patient satisfaction that you
Yeah.
spoke about also leads to patient trust.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people coming to you,
Mm.
even if they think they know everything, they
know.
listen to you,
True.
right? But when that trust is reflected,
Yeah.
it also becomes your responsibility, rather accountability, to be able to deliver that trust.
True.
So, how do you manage or balance both?
See, this is something which is comes over time between the patient and the doctor. So initially, there is some small anecdotes which I would like to share. When I tell people I am 57 now and I look like this, imagine when I was 28, 29, how I used to look. I used to be tiny, puny, with 45 to 48 kgs and finishing my MD, and now starting the practice. Now I was wondering whether patients will come to me or not. So first thing I did is in Charminar, Old City, I went and bought one old glasses, no power wala.
No power
So
wala.
put one thing and big bindi and only saris for practice, so that it thoda bada dikhna hai bhai. Otherwise, wo dino mein to it is all seniority is only with the age and with everything. But when I found within a month, I didn't have to do all those things, because patient get the trust from the way you talk. So when you trust yourself and you're confident, it reflects in what the way we talk and what we tell them about the case. So when we start explaining to the patient, this is your problem, and being truthful to them that this is the problem, these are the options, and this is what it has to be done, then definitely they will understand. So there, within few months, patients were like, you know the best, you do. So when minimally invasive surgery, when everybody were telling no, 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 and if I say this is the best for you, patient was like, you know the better thing and you do what, we trust you. And I used to wonder, even till today, people were waiting for me to finish MD to come and get operated by me. I'm like again I said, I'm God's favorite child. I cannot imagine like if I would be doing something like that now. But those days I was like, what else will they do? Naturally, I'm the best. I mean, I had this attitude like, yes, I am the best. I know what I'm doing for you, and this is what it is. This is the thing. And those days there was no Google, very luckily. That internet, everything started only after that. So it is all textbooks. Who would go to the library and read? Right. So when I tell that you have this, but definitely hysterectomy is not the solution, these are the things, they would definitely understand, because I draw and show them. So I think if we can make them understand their problem, the trust comes. And then trust runs in the families. One person comes, it is the whole mohalla comes. One mohalla comes, then the whole colony comes. So people come from far and everything and come. And then social media is also now what we have is boon and a bane. If we know how to use it, there's nothing to beat even social media.
Yeah.
So I believe that we should just know to use social media as an awareness tool is the way we have to do. We should not tell them to come to us, but you tell them this is the procedure. So when you go to the doctor, please ask them about this and get it done, rather than jumping and doing what you think is right. So that's the way it is.
So, Dr. Sahiba, जब मैं आपको देखता हूँ ना, तो मुझे, if I can coin a new term for you, you know Steve Jobs, right?
Yeah.
You're much like Lady Steve Jobs. You know what Steve Jobs used to say, that when he actually designed the iPhone,
yeah,
there were a lot of detractors who said, "अरे यार, ये bar phone कैसे चलेगा?"
I know.
Right? And people laughed it off, honestly.
True.
A lot of companies which don't exist today were unwilling to believe that that could be successful. So he made a comment that time that customers actually don't know what they want.
True. We will make them aware that they need it.
Absolutely. And you're much like him.
Yes. Because minimally invasive surgery, people were not ready. They were like, open kare to acha dikhega, laparoscopy mein kuch chhod dete, and people who do not know will always dissuade us, will always be there. Oh, they don't know anything. If they do that, you will be missing out. Organs chhod dete. That's the way people do it. When they don't know, they come up with all these stories.
Awesome. So let me also take this to another level. Science has progressed a lot.
Right.
With your talent, with the technology that is available today, the realms of possibility have gone far and wide.
Absolutely.
But there's the laws of nature as well.
Right.
How do you balance that piece of it?
See, when you say this, there is always two. गाड़ी का दो पहिया रहते हैं, एक पहिया पे कुछ नहीं चलेगा. So you have two. This thing. One is technique, one is technology. Rest all will fall into place once you know what it is. So in medical field, it is always the technique and technology. So now it is engineering and medicine separate nahi hua. They both milke, it has become biomedical engineering, plus everything the engineers do today is to for the betterment of the healthcare. They come up with startups which work for healthcare. They come up with whatever they think it is for how to make ourselves better and our health better. Because they know that this is the way human is healthier and everything is done, the ecosystem will go, and then that's the way the evolution happens. So it is technique and technology, and if we don't take these two forward, there is no question of success. So for me, success mantra is what 6 T's. It is technique. You need to learn your technique in such a way that there is no side effects, no outcomes, we can fine tune it, because science is different, maths is different. 1 + 1 is equal to 2 in maths, but in science it doesn't become like that. It can become 3, it can become simple equation, it can become 3 if condom is not used, or it can become 11 if I want to put next to 1 is 1 + 1 like that. So it is this thing, science keeps changing. So if that is the way I look at it, it is the technique you need to master from your mentor. Technology keeps changing courtesy the need of the day and as the evolution of science happened. But you make a team, that takes you a different level of success. Success comes from the team, and if your training is very good, you just don't take a technology and bundle bas kuch to bhi karke uska side effects aa gaya to technology ke upar nahi dalna. Don't blame the technology. It is the way you use the technology which marks the success in your journey. Then comes your trade, how you are going to teach people. Nothing should stop with us. Whatever comes, it is like, innovation is not to keep telling you are wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. We are not here to make some system obsolete. We are here to make new system which makes automatically obsolete. You gave the example of iPhone versus dash phone, whatever, Nokia. iPhone did not tell Nokia is bad, or did not tell that should go off, it should ban. iPhone just said, I am the best, and this is the way it is. Automatically people took this and that went off into this thing. So we have to come up with the new technology and the way things happen, that old techniques and old things become obsolete. Finally, most important for any success for any human being will be temperament, which is very difficult for us to do, especially in the operation theatre, where every minute is very important, and every small step you do can lead to complications also. So in the OR, the temperament, how you do, is something very difficult, which I'm still striving to achieve. Rest of the 5 things are in my kitty, but temperament is something I'm still fine-tuning it.
You'll get there. आपका confidence बहुत solid है.
Yes.
And I'm sure you know that because you're the best.
Yes.
अब आपके confidence के बाद एक patient आपके पास आता है who's gone through ChatGPT, Gemini and whatnot, and read up a lot.
Right.
So I'm sure there are people who turn up to get operated by you, and they have really read enough.
Right.
There would be times when they're unsure of what you're saying.
Right.
Do these kind of situations emerge?
अभी भी होता है. See, previously they used to come inside and ask who is Dr. Manjula. Then the time is gone. Now they come knowing who is Dr. Manjula. उतना तो होता है. Then they come. Now the time is about the second opinions, more about second opinions, third opinions, 10th opinion. They come here. Then when we say something, like example, yesterday only I got a message saying that there is something called spasmodic dysmenorrhea. Means what? महीनावारी में जो बच्चों को जो दर्द होता है first day, which is like a pain which comes, which we talk it as a physiological pain. First day जो आता है शाम तक कम हो जाता है, उसको we also call it as abdominal migraine. It is because of the tightness of the cervix. So there is a therapeutic thing which we give as a medicine. It will not be there in textbooks, it will not be there because it is also called as abdominal migraine, but it is not a standard treatment. Standard treatment will be just a painkiller. But when a young girl is suffering, we have to look at the root cause. Now migraine ka treatment has, so we give it for this and it works. Now when we write, they go home, then the ideal father will be reading and say, and they send the photos to this thing and say, it is given for vertigo, for migraine and all that. I don't know why this is given to my daughter. I said, Dr. Manjula knows the best. Try it. We'll talk after 3 months. So what we need to understand is how a thing can work for headache, it can work for backache, it can work for fever, it can work for so many things. Every medicine has a different action. But the trust is something which you need to know, that a doctor definitely knows better than ChatGPT and all, because ChatGPT needs the right question to answer the right way. If you put a question to ChatGPT asking that can be given for spasmodic dysmenorrhea, it will say yes. But if you don't put that as a question, you ask a treatment for spasmodic dysmenorrhea, it will give different answers. So that is something, and we have to think out of the box to get the right solution. Here I would like to tell you one thing. Most of the textbooks have solutions, but they don't know what are the complaints or symptoms the patient is going to come to us with. So you have a round problem, you want to fix a square solution which you already have. That doesn't fit. So depending on the symptom, we have to come up with a solution. Round problem ke liye round solution, square problem ke liye square solution. So you have to think out of the box, come up with a new technique or new medicines. That depends on the experience of the doctor, which over time they will be learning, and the knowledge. It is not just by only experience, because in the tree will have 30 years of experience, that will also be zinda rahega, wo sab rahega. But unless you put your clinical knowledge and judgment and with your experience, then only the correct treatment comes.
Understand. So, doctor, outcomes is a very loosely used term in healthcare today.
Yeah.
But you've been looking at outcomes for a very long time. Tell me how you and care hospitals really ensure that outcome is seen in the right perspective.
See, for us, whatever we say it's good. It's like in a patient, operation successful, patient died also is good outcome for us. But that is not the way patient looks at it.
Correct.
For them, they have come with a symptom, that symptom should go. So they have come with pain abdomen, I have done successful surgery, I did that, I removed that, but still the pain is existing. That is not the outcome which we all have to look at. So for us, the patient satisfaction, again I'm looking at for care and for me, for any good physician, if the patient pain does not go, then that is not the right outcome. Surgery, when we go inside, see, I will give you an example. One girl, young girl, I really feel when I see people like that, we are so lucky that God has given us so many things in life. She's a young girl, she's about 24 years now. She had Eisenmenger, heart disease, so 4 heart surgeries, and now she has perineal pain, perineal floor pain, which she's suffering with pain, which is not going. So she tried, including psychiatrist, everybody is given so many, she's on so many medicines for her heart disease and everything. Now we tried every medicine. I said, okay, let me see if you have endometriosis. We went inside with the laparoscope. We saw endometriosis. We removed it. We treated it. Still the pain hasn't come down. So what is the point of me seeing endometriosis and removing still if the pain didn't come down?
Right.
Now this month when my daughter was coming from Boston, I said, can you get a TENS machine home? So there's a small pocket TENS machine which she got. So I actually in the middle, I told her to do a therapeutic trial with acupuncture. Will it help? She did that and she said, as long as I'm using it, the pain has come down. So that's how we decided that yes, TENS machine is going to work. So we told her to start using it and she's now pain-free. So endometriosis is there, but that did not help. Surgery did, but it did not help. All the medicines did not help. Finally, what helped is a acupuncture sort of a thing which is called TENS, which is the stimulation of the nerve fiber. So it is a neurogenic pain which is not coming down with pain. So for us, the outcomes is the patient should be relieved of the problem.
वापिस आते हैं आप पे
जी।
कितना काम करती है,
हाँ जी।
पद्मश्री मिलता है, सोशल आपका सर्किट बहुत बड़ा है, अपने लिए कभी वक्त मिलता है?
Everything is my time only. So what I feel is when your purpose of life and your passion of your life is same, and your
another realm of technology that is evolving, robots.
Yeah.
You've been a big proponent of
Yes.
robotic surgery. One, is the shift real? Are people really moving? And you believe that people should move from lapro to robotic? Two, to what extent will robots go?
Yeah.
Are they going to replace you one day, or will you continue controlling the robots?
See, for that maybe last का पहले बोल दूँगी. It is the man behind the machine.
The cost delta today is about 20-25%.
Yes.
Do you think it will come down, or that's a fair delta for an equipment which is that expensive?
I feel that technology will come with a cost. So when you are here to buy whatever cost is iPhone 17 and all, there versus something, technology is.
And I'm sure to get to the root cause of the patient problem, you do diagnostics and a lot more. And in today's world, there's always this popular perception. अगर टेस्ट लिखा डॉक्टर ने तो ज़्यादा लिखा, नहीं लिखा तो कुछ नहीं आता, right? So how do you navigate that conversation?
I think people who come to me listen to me. That is where again I'm very